The way you keep your house, the way you organize your time, the care you take in your personal appearance, the things you spend your money on all speak loudly about what you believe. The beauty of the piece shines forth in an ordered life. A quote from Elizabeth Elliot that I find so inspiring as a homemaker and a mother. There is importance in prioritizing and planning for our day. So writing in my planner and opening God's Word every morning is a habit that I have as a homemaker, and it just sets my mind right for the day. Getting ready for the day is something I highly value. Even if it's just a little bit of eye makeup, throwing on a skirt and a nice blouse, doing my hair, even if it's going to be a windy day, in a ponytail, and adding a nice touch of just this little ribbon ponytail just makes me feel like I know I can be successful for the day, and it sets me off again on the right foot and teaches my girls that appearance, although that is not what matters the most, is important with how we dress and how we look. Making from scratch food for our family is also something I value as a homemaker. Getting some sourdough cinnamon roll dough started so I can bake them that night and have them fresh next morning is something I love doing for my family, especially my husband, because he appreciates homemade, healthier foods. Even though this is a treat of a breakfast food, he values the wholesome foods we eat as well, and I want that for our family and want to nourish my family well. So enjoying making these rolls and getting them just ready for the night of baking. Having a cleaning schedule and cleaning routine. I've shared a video on my weekly and daily cleaning routine, and I will link that below, as well as a blog post. But this is a day where I clean my hallway and my living space. And I just think it's important for me right now in this current stage of life to prioritize some cleaning when I can. And I've appreciated this robot vacuum. I've mentioned it before, so that I have time to wipe the walls and wipe the dirt off the floor. That way it can pick up the grime, the looser grime on the floor. But prioritizing a clean home also just makes it more of an inviting space. And knowing that I've cared for the space that God has given us, even if our house is small with less than 1,000 square foot home, going to be having 5 of us in this home. As you can tell, I am expecting and probably already had a baby when you see this video. But just taking care of the pieces we have, even if they are thrifted or secondhand, if they're brand new, just taking time to cherish each little piece that we are given. Nurturing my plants is a reminder of how God has nurtured us, and so it also just reminds me of how I nurture my family. So just having plants around my house, my seedling starts that aren't all in the garden yet, just everything is a reminder of how we are cared for if we are God's children. And again, just prioritizing time. So when girls go down for a nap for me after lunchtime, I will always do a quick wipe down of the table, maybe some crumbs on the floor with a Swiffer, just clean things up and take 5-10 minutes to just get things put back in the right place. And that is very important for me as a homemaker, is to just do those quick 5-10 minute cleans or declutters, whatever you want to call them, and reset a space for the next use of it, like the kitchen. So it'll be put to rest for the afternoon and then get started back up when the evening meal needs to come around. Taking time for myself is also important, especially in this time of being pregnant, very due, and just resting with whether working on a blog or editing a video, and also resting as in sleep. God gave us times to rest and sleep, and I want to make sure I take that opportunity. Adding beauty to a home, even in the outdoor spaces, especially in the springtime when there's so much life and growth around, is something that I value as a homemaker. Hanging up my ferns that I saved from last year and setting them around, putting my potted plants back out after we had a hailstorm the previous night, and just keeping them alive and nourished. And even though they are a special thing to have around, because not everyone can afford flowers, it's just something fun that I enjoy and adds such life and beauty to a home. And we have to do things that give us joy. And adding natural beauty of flowers and blooms is something that I truly enjoy. Beauty from my garden inside is another joyous occasion. My tulips are just something I've been admiring this year as I planted the bulbs last fall, and I am enjoying cutting them and bringing them into my home and just enjoying the little moments of the breeze blowing my plants and seeing just how beautiful they have become and how God made each plant and each person to grow and bloom. When the evening comes, my girls are in bed and my husband is working on a house project, I just reflect on what it is to be a homemaker. And even if you're new at it, it is okay to struggle with things, to trial and error, to just think about how we become better by improving, by failing and getting better at those things, and just how God has entrusted us with our homes, with our food to feed our families, with our own children, with our husbands to love and honor and respect, with ourselves to care for, with routines we get to have throughout the day. And that's just what I want to encourage you with this video, is to know you can be a good homemaker in each and every task you do. Yes, we have failures. We have mom flops. We have food flops. We have disagreements with our spouses. But that is how we grow. And that is how we work as different people. And so as I put my kitchen to rest and just reflect on this today, I hope to encourage you, like I said, with that, and know that you can be a good homemaker, good mother, a good spouse, and that you are truly loved by what you are doing in homemaking.